I am literally shaking to the amount of connections that we have cracked the code on. I'm not kidding anymore. This video will definitely blow your mind. Let us begin. XRP 2K, silver $2,000. Hello everyone, hope you guys are having an amazing day. XRP is around $2.20. But this has to be the craziest video yet, guys. Okay? Now, it gets crazy. You guys ready? There's a bunch of connections with silver, XRP, Mr. Pool, the bear, and as well as CME and solar storms. What? Planes? Now guys, are there from part of XRP in the XRP community note. This is quite interesting. From Polaris. The 589 snake is silver, isn't it? Now it makes sense. Because the snake in itself, guys, it literally looks like silver, right? The coloring of it. That's odd. That's a very beautiful find, isn't it? Right? But okay, so now that we know the bear was talking about silver, guys, silver 589 is within it, probably meaning the reset happens when silver spikes. Wait a second, guys, this is actually it will induce goosebumps. I'm not kidding. Watch this. XRP, silver, and gold all trading at 1776 on Independence Day in the middle of a financial reset. This was literally in the year 2020. I remember this. I can't believe it, right? It struck me. I went back to my memories. I'm like, wait a second, this happened before that all these XRP and these two precious metals, such as gold and silver, were the exact same price, technically. Right? Once XRP was in cents, silver was in dollars, and then or double digits, and then gold was in 4 digits. The same exact pricing. Okay, that's how you know they're all correlated, guys. That's why I said now I believe that XRP silver will probably be at around the same price after the collapse, right? Most likely in that 4-digit range. Okay, so XRP is connected with these precious metals. I told you guys, XRP is a safe haven asset, right? We knew this, and it got confirmed literally in the year 2020, guys. But this is where it gets even more diabolical, because of the fact that when you go to Gematria and type silver, okay, coming down here, silver, it equals to 904, which 9 plus 4, you drop the 0, it's 13. Silver is literally 13, right? 13. 589, which is silver again from that bear picture, plus silver is 85 in simple gematria. Now, what's crazy is going to XRP here. Watch this. XRP is 58. It's mirrored silver, guys. Okay, so they have a relationship here. But coming back, look at this, to silver. Watch this. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen, guys. Coming down all the way down here, I'm like, wait, let me check out the words, like what could match up with silver and the number 85, which is 13 again, by the way. Why? I came down here and I seen Storm. Storm literally comes out to the number 85, folks, which is 13 as well. Oh my lord. The Storm, we got silver, we got XRP, we got 589, and the reset. Now it's confirmed that silver is the trigger, it seems like, right? Silver is the trigger to everything happening, to the new world, so to speak. Okay, but that's all it, guys. That's not it. I'm telling you, it gets even more crazier by the second. How many volcanoes have erupted this year? 58. Side note, right? An eruption, possibly coming back to silver, right? 85. XRP, eruption, exploding, right? Explosion. Okay. Now it gets crazy. You know, traditional finance is attacking silver full steam. CNBC tweets out, silver hits record highs in 2025. Here's why the devil's metal has further run. Wow. Oh, further to run, I think it says. I can't see that, but yeah, look at that. So they believe that silver, you know, has more legs, and it's going to run as fast as possible here, like Sonic, but they're calling it a devil, right? Or the devil's metal. They want you to stay away from silver, but they all have it, by the way. Think about that. I don't, but I'm all in on XRP because I know XRP is basically the cherry on top, guys. Okay, of the basket. these three, silver, gold, and XRP, are in the same basket. But to me, XRP has the highest ROI, okay, against the other two. But still, the other two definitely is gonna explode, right? So they can't control the narrative anymore, guys. So they're trying to attack it with different means here, okay? Now, people are mentioning that someone is likely buying a huge amount of silver, okay? Did the silver squeeze just begin? You know, people have been shorting silver to the depths of hell, okay? Which is why, I mean, you could clearly look at the chart, right? It went like this, or something like that, guys, right? It was just consolidating, basically. Each time, people were taking bets that it won't break out of the resistance, right? It finally did, by the way, and it is doing it right now. But throughout the decades, right, it was being suppressed heavy. That's why it's one of the most suppressed assets out there, guys, such as gold. But they let gold breathe, okay? Remember, XRP was similar, okay, a couple years ago. Now, people are mentioning, hey, silver's only about 1/10 the size of the gold market, and that short squeeze obviously sort of caught a few investors by surprise. But it's only the beginning, because when there's so much shorts, right, piling on top of each other, if all those shorts get taken out, guys, it's just going to have a green candle upwards. And I'm only talking about silver here, okay? But they all correlate together. Maybe that's a surprise, right? A early Christmas present for anybody who's in silver right here, November 29th for Mr. Poole. But let's come back to this narrative, because this somehow ties into planes going down. I'm not kidding. Solar storms and everything, blackouts. A Chicago data center overheated and shut down trade in key markets across the globe. Coming back to CME, okay, Cyrus 1. Now, when we talk about CME, folks, what does it mean? Well, a CME has multiple different meanings. One has coronal mass ejection from the sun, right? Grounding planes because they lose control during a CME. And guess what just happened? That's so odd. A double CME event. One with the actual market, and the other with an external event tied to the sun. From Insider Paper, breaking: thousands of passenger planes need to be fixed to avoid pilots losing control during a solar storm. We just got confirmed. It's like so crazy what's going on, folks. A solar storm. What is that? A storm. Coming back to silver. Storm comes out to 85 as well. Yeah, that's why silver is exploding. It totally makes sense. Remember, silver, gold, and XRP are all correlated together. They move in different times, it seems like, but they're all going to intersect or interlink during the collapse, I think. For now, it's decoupled, okay, these assets. So, thousands of passenger planes need to be fixed to avoid pilots losing control during a solar storm. Okay, guys? Now, look at this. So, talking about solar storms or solar flares. Well, from Mr. Poole, November 29th, a delta hit, folks. Maybe plus minus a day here. Okay? Still, that's crazy. Mr. Poole is truly a legend. I'm about to faint here. Okay? So, Airbus issues warning to travelers flying on Airbus planes. Quote, analysis of a recent event involving a A320 family aircraft has revealed that intense solar radiation may corrupt data critical to the functioning of flight controls, end quote. We're starting to see literally storms occurring while we're in the height of the storm. This coming back to CME, which they brought upon the CME attack or shutdown to suppress silver one last time. What is the what are the chances of all this? So, flight disruption warning as Airbus requests modification to 6,000 planes. Okay, look at that. So so thousands of planes to be affected, right? So now they're grounded, guys. Halted, such as CME market halted a couple days ago, right? And for the reason why the planes are stopping, it's because it's thought that the incident was caused by interference from the intense solar radiation, which corrupted data in the computer which controls the aircraft's elevation. Like it's like a spider web here, right? It's all connecting together. Yeah, but it's gonna get crazier. Okay, that's not it. Jim Cramer, a couple days ago, before all this flight stuff started happening, these issues, Look at this. Or plane issues from Jim Cramer. I am really starting to lean on Boeing for a monstrous 2026. I repeat, 2026 will be the full of plane crashes, folks. Do not travel, or travel as less as you can. Okay, especially stay away from Boeing. Why? Jim Cramer gave out the bullish call, max bullishness on this company here. Stay away. Monstrous, by the way. Yeah, it's about to be monstrous for the downside. Falling, crashing. You guys see? Now, we know who Jim Cramer is because Donald Trump confirmed the idea a long time ago.
I know you've got a ton of things to do, but what can you say to the working person who owns stock? Should they buy more stock?
Well, I don't want to get into a situation where they do and we have a dip or something, because that can always happen. You know that better than anybody in the world, probably.
You know that better than anybody in the world, right? And he starts smirking or smiling here. Look at this.
I think you're the leading authority in going up and going down, but you always end up. He always ends up. That's the good news. But we have like Doug Burgum's.
You always end up, right? So, you know he's a contraindicator. So yeah, guys. You guys see? This is so strange, huh? Solar flares or like these solar radiation, right? Happening, flights going down or halting of planes, silver expanding. So we're in the height of the storm as we speak. Silver coming out to storm. Why? Like, okay, so tell me, is any of this stuff a coincidence, or is it all planned this way? CME, coronal mass ejections. Yeah, obviously this. So they control the markets. They control the sun. They literally control the sun. Like how? What? Guys, black swans are going to happen. We called it first. Never forget. Justin, United States is set to attack Venezuela within the next 36 hours. I repeat, we called it first. Today, from Mr. Poole, smiley faces meaning dump, right? Dumps occurring. The sun shining. Good times on the horizon, possibly, right? Art from Archie. A green or like a moonshot candle right there, right? Good news incoming. First, we're in the storm. When we get out, what is it? Sunshine and rainbows. Not yet though, but it is coming, right? The horizon. Do you guys see the sun is starting to shine on the horizon or in the horizon over there, right? Well, I don't know what this is. A typewriter? Just dropping some friends off at the pool. November 29th from Elon Musk himself. What? Today's 11/29. It is the birthday of this person right here who wrote Ripple the Water Spirit. Seems important. November 29th, dreams. We all have dreams, guys. I had a dream I was by a fireplace listening to the world's most beautiful rendition of Dreams. From David Shores. This is a triumph. Still alive, November 29th. Is that popcorn? I can't tell. Sheeps, goats. And that was the final two for today's video, guys. The amount of connections, please like it. Please like today's video because nothing is ever a coincidence. We're heading to the new world, I promise. We're going to go to the promised land. Now, Benicio Vice. What is it? Sophie's Mazes. See ya.